Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to a new trades and breakdown video. So as always, I'm going to share with you the trades that I took and the logic behind them. But before we start, I want to mention something, an advice, especially for new traders under a year maybe, which is about the content you are consuming on this platform, right? You should not be giving your time, your hours away to anyone here. I see a lot of big channels here, and the trader who makes the content, he's changing style every week. This week he's trading SMC ICT, I don't know. The next week he's trading Bollinger Bands. The week after he's trading the EMA crossover. So a new strategy, a completely new strategy, a completely new style every week. You should not be giving your time to that kind of content, right? That's not how consistent traders, professional traders trade. It takes months, a lot of months, just to optimize a strategy with a specific style of trading. You go through months of backtesting and collecting data, and then forward testing, and then trying to optimize the strategy, fine tune it, add parameters, remove parameters. It takes many months just to fully optimize a single strategy, a single simple strategy with a very specific style of trading. So if you see a trader on this platform changing his style every weekend, he's not doing that to teach you something. He's either doing that for views, right? Or he's doing that to fool the new traders into his paid services, his paid mentorships. He's trying to farm as many customers as he can get, all right? Don't get fooled by the subscribers count, right? And stop wasting your hours into any new strategy out there that is trending and try to make it work, all right? A simple trick, look at the trader itself. Is he consistent with his style or not? If he is, then his strategy or his concept is worth following or worth investing some time in it to see if it works or not. If he's not consistent, if he's making a new strategy every week, then you need to move away, alright? So that's just a side note. And now let's get into the trades breakdown video, alright? So first of all, let's start with the executions. I took 2 short positions. I believe that yesterday's trend was very, very obvious. If you wanted to take a reversal, even if you want to reverse the trend, there weren't any strong reversal signs. But if you just followed the trend, I had a nice opportunity here, right, to short after this sudden move to the upside, just a manipulation. We took the high of this, tapped into this imbalance. I'm going to show you what happened before that. And then this was the second position, and sloppy executions. Actually, this was a really late entry. I should have taken my entry from here, right, or at least here. And instead of doing a buy limit here, I took another sell limit. So thank God I was in front of the chart, you can see. But anyway, let's go to TradingView and show you how that looks like. So first of all, let's start with the daily time frame. Just want to show you something to get the whole picture. So we had this huge drop in price for the last couple of weeks, right? And then we traded below this major low, right? So when we trade before or below or above higher time frame lows, we can expect some kind of a reaction. Now, whether this reaction is going to take us to the next high, or it is just a temporary pullback and then moving lower, we don't know that for sure, but we can capitalize on that on the lower time frame. So it doesn't matter if we're going to get this or this, because we have these in common, right? And we can capitalize on that on the lower time frame. We can either long or short if we're going to get this one instead. And you can see that this is a major low, as I said, because we can see it on pretty much all the time frames, even on the weekly, right? So this small rejection on the lower or on the higher time frame on the weekly, this is a major move on time frames like the 1 minute, and I'm execute on the 15-second. So this undecisive candle here, there is a huge trend inside it, right? Now if you go back to the lower time frames and show you the logic behind those two trades that I took. So I was looking, so this was the weekly rejection, and I was looking for price to continue to the upside, right? To take this high right here. So we are trending to the upside, but you can see that price failed to take it, right? We have a failure, and again, when you have a failure, like this, again, price can do this, trade to the downside first, and then trade to the upside, right? And we get this zone that was created just before the break of this, and we can see a rejection after it later on, right? So something like this, it doesn't matter, but it didn't happen, right? When price trade to it, and I was looking to long, let's zoom in. We had this sweep first, that we can see it on the 5-minute time frame. We traded below this, we hit this zone, and we started trading to the upside. But if you see this as a break of structure, you can just go to the 5-minute, and you can see this is not convincing enough to take a long from it, right? Traded to the upside, we couldn't break this, and we dumped into this. So we have a bearish candle here, a bearish block, this up close a candle, we tapped into it, and we failed to close above. So this formation right here is indicating bearishness, and this is not a break of structure or a convincing reversal sign. So once we broke this zone and we started trading to the downside, I was now looking for short positions, and the first position and the first short was here. We traded to the upside, this sudden move to the upside, right, out of nowhere, while we are heavily trading down, just to tap into this imbalance. So just a pullback, right, taking all these small highs, lower time frame highs, and then once we close below this imbalance, there were no major lows here. So this imbalance was the only one that can push price to the upside, and we break it. So I took my first short from here, right? And then the second short, I was looking again for a sweep. Price didn't give me that here. Traded to the downside. We have another sweep here, but price here left without me. I couldn't get an entry once we traded below this low right here. I was looking for a small pullback to enter from, and then here price gave me another short entry, so we swept this inside this zone, and we are in a pullback, right? The downtrend is still in play. And if we zoom in, there was this zone that was pushing price to the upside. We traded back to it once, traded to the upside, then one more time trading to it, rejecting from it. And this formation is going to be way better on the 15-second time frame. So we swept this low, one more time trading to it. So if we break this, there's going to be a good opportunity to continue with the downtrend. So I took my entry from here. It was not the best entry, so I had to use a tight stop loss, risky stop loss here, right? It should be here, but my entry wasn't the best, so I had to use it here, to put it here. And I was relying on the momentum, so I was not looking for deep pullbacks. And I took my entry from here, and I took my take profit just around here before this, not reversal, but this is just a higher time frame pullback. So these are lower time frame pullbacks, then there is a higher time frame pullback. In the higher time frame, it's going to be like this, simply. And if we go back to the 15-minute or the 5-minute, you can see it clearly. So it was represented by this up close candle, right? So this was the end of this video. If you have any other questions, you can always DM me in my Twitter account or leave a comment down below, and I will answer you as soon as I can. Now, happy trading, and good luck.